they're kind of the same, okay? But you'll notice one difference between them, okay? So as you're watching the video, I want you to just pay attention to what a simile is, okay? And after the video, I'm going to ask you what you learned about a simile, okay? Okay, so what did you learn about similes? Could you tell us? Nick?
They're a figure of speech.
Okay, a figure of speech, very good. Caitlin had told us that before. What else did you learn from the video about them? Haley?
It's like a comparison that uses lots of words like or as.
Very good. Okay. Glove, did you learn something else?
It also like tells about something.
Yes, it would tell about something. Very good. Okay, on your desk you should have something that looks like this, a packet of sorts. Okay, on the front it says a simile is a comparison of two things using the words like or as. Okay, so it's comparing two different objects, okay, or things, and it gives you an example there. As sweet as pie, or colorful like crayons. So the two key words in a simile are the words like and as, and you use those words to make the comparison. Okay? So for the picture of the pie, if you wanted to compare somebody who is very sweet or very caring, you could say she is as sweet as pie. Okay? Or for the example with the box of crayons, if somebody had on a really bright colored outfit, you could say their outfit is colorful like crayons. Okay, so it's comparing two different things. Okay? All right, what you're going to do is you're going to get into a group. Each group is going to be working on a different activity. Okay? There's directions for what you're going to do, and I want you to work together, help each other. Okay? If for some reason you can't figure out what you need to do, you can come up and ask me, but I'm going to be working at the circle table with a small group. Okay? Try to figure it out amongst yourselves first. Read the directions. Okay? And if you still can't figure it out, you can come up and ask me. Okay? And everybody's going to be working on similes, but just with different activities. Okay? All right, so up at the circle table, I need Nick, Anna, Jordan, Gleb, and Julianne. And you might have to pull some extra chairs around here, okay? Make sure you bring a pencil with you, okay? Other groups, you might need other materials like markers or crayons. You just have to read through your directions first. Okay? Here in the middle, let's have Eleanor, Caitlin, Tony, and Wyatt.
Okay.
And in the back on the carpet, Haley, Sophie, and Bennett. Now, remember when we're doing group work, our voice level is a...
And write two similes for each object and write it on the side.
Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to draw the objects in our boxes first. Okay, so in boxes, etc. Etc. means like so on. Okay, okay, so this is going to be object number 1. Okay, so try to draw this the best you can in the box that says number 1. Okay. You can pass it around to get all of them. Look at it. Yep, you can touch it, pass it, and then they can pass it around. Draw a picture the best you can, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay, let's see. How hard is my pencil? Okay, pass the watermelon pen. Caitlin, pass the watermelon pen.
Okay, and do you want to feel too and look at the color and
That's not yet.
did you get to feel
My
it?
body
Julia?
is as thin as a pencil.
You felt it?
You?
Neat, huh?
Okay, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. Queen struggling. Its eyes are clear as
Yes. It has feet as
You never eat strawberry?
Yes, you can eat fruit. Yep. Okay, now underneath box number 1, we have to write some sense words. Okay, sense words would be like, how does it feel? What does it look? Okay, so you can write fuzzy. You can write fuzzy in your box.
Rough and sandpaper, no screen is there.
What else did you know about it, Julianne?
And 16
Does it feel pokey?
Yeah,
Like
what color
pointy?
is his skin?
Okay, so pointy, maybe we could write that, or pokey. Did anybody smell it? Does it smell?
There, his head is as big as a
What
watermelon.
does it smell like?
And he's got like fingers.
Like sweet or sour or?
Yeah, his fingers like icicles.
Smell like
They give him
perfume?
free
Does it
icicles.
smell like perfume?
My mom has this like, it looks like a kitty cat. It kind of does smell like
Like an air freshener?
Oh yeah, it does.
So how can we say it smells? Refreshing? Okay, we'll write refreshing.
They're all up at the circle table. Okay.
Fresh. Okay, that'll be good. Fine. Fresh. Word 2. Now we have to write 2 similes for each object. So flip your paper over, and we're going to write 2 similes for each of those objects that we just looked at. Okay? So, can somebody read us the
I didn't know
directions
this
across
was
the
like
page?
this. Because I could just do like 2 black nostrils. 2 black nostrils on his face.
One should be Blake and the other should be
Eyes.
Okay, let's do an
Eyes
example.
as blue as the ocean.
Yeah, let's do an example together first. Okay, flip your paper back over, and this is object number 1.
Eyes is hair.
Oh, this kind of thing. Okay. So let's use the word as for our first one, okay? So we have to pick one of our sense words. Which one of those words that you wrote in the sense box would you like to use? Fuzzy. Okay, so let's compare the pine cone using the word as. So for example, we can say
I don't know what to do
the pine cone
now.
is as fuzzy as a rabbit. So on your first line next to number 1, what do you write this?
Clothes as long as.
Oh,
I'm not doing clothes hair. Clothes as red as. My other alien didn't have clothes. As red as blood. Clothes are red as blood. Yes. They're wearing blood. They're wearing a crusty blood dress. She has them green. She has them green shoes on.
it should.
Green is green. Feet as long as
Go all the way over because on the next line we're going to write one using the word like.
Hey Caitlin, feet as long as Caitlin, as simple as Caitlin. Great.
No, let's pick another
As
sense.
long as Pinocchio's nose.
Pointy?
I know we have a shit ratchet. What is it?
Okay, let's do pointy for the cactus. So what else did we say for it? Brown. looks like, we would want to just say the cotton ball
A
is
head as
like.
small as a grape.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's a razor.
You can write your
Yeah.
word
A
like.
head is no. A head is how about
Yeah, if you want to.
Use red for head.
What else? Are you all finished?
yeah.
Okay, let's see
I
what
don't
you did.
care. We're sharing markers, right?
Yeah.
Or as red as roses.
So it's gonna be yellow, right? All right, this one. My sister is like a tall oak tree.
Yeah.
Yep, that's definitely a simile. Okay.
The next one.
I need the yellow.
Do you want to borrow a crayon?
Watch the cars as they drove by.
Do you think that one's a simile? Right. No comparison there, right?
Here's Crystal. All I can say is that's a bunch. Okay, what else do we want to say?
Okay. What do you think about the next one? The witch's fingers are like old icicles.
Yeah.
We don't want to be by her.
Unless you like.
Unless you like cold icicles. So, Julian, that one, we watch the cars. No, that's any color you want. Because that's not a simile.
So we can color them all yellow.
It says the sides yellow,
Can I color it a gold?
except yellow. Okay, we got three more. It says her eyes are as green as brilliant emeralds. Okay, now that you have done your activities with your groups, do you have a better understanding of what a simile is? Yes. Okay, I want Caitlin's group to kind of share with us what you did in your group. So does someone from your group want to just tell us briefly what you did?
We had aliens that came from planet simile, and we had to draw them based on the simile.
Okay.
And then we had to do strange similes. And it's about these aliens, and they don't know too much.
Oh, and what? Aliens based on similes you wrote? Can I read part of yours?
Read all.
So for example, skin as pink as flamingos. This is his picture.
I called it Pigfoot.
So he had to write these similes and then draw the alien according to the similes. Okay, and the group in the back. What did you get to do?
So we all have to write a haiku.
Let's let everyone in the group say one thing. Okay, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say a little bit.
Okay.
We all had to draw a haiku, and it had to have at least one simile in it.
Okay, would you like to share your haiku?
Sure. Trees grow really fast.
Well, that's okay. Sure, that's fine.
It
Okay, and the group that was working up here at the circle table, would someone like to share what we did? Okay, Nick.
We touched a cactus.
Well, yes, we did, but what else did we do, Jordan?
We touched different things like a cotton ball and a strawberry and this nut, a cactus and back it up. And
Like a pine cone?
we got a pine cone, and we had to write a simile for it, like what it felt like, what it smelled like.
Could Gleb, you give us a simile for one of the objects? One of the similes that we came up with for one of the objects? You can choose anyone.
I'm going down and dirt.
The pine cone is as brown as dirt, so we had to write one using as, but then we had to write one using like too, didn't we?
Yeah.
Can you read one for what that has like in it, Anna?
The cotton ball is like a jar of baking powder.
Yeah. Yeah. So we had to come up with two, which was kind of tricky at
Can I
times.
feel the cactus?
Sorry. Okay. All right. So who